Hello, welcome back to Works of Voice Separate Public. I'm Risen32 and we are back on the Horseshoe Challenge again. So we're sending our first ship out. It is not full, but it's going to get us 35,000 rubles, which as you can see from our balance, we really need. So we're now into 1962, so we can no longer like import resources or products and things. So I, just before the end of it, imported a load just to fill some of our coffers, shall we say. Oil is working okay. It's going to get us a bit of cash. It is a bit slow, but nonetheless, it is going to enable us to bring in some money, which is going to be perfect. This town has been mothballed. That is perfect as well. We're keeping this alive. You are, that's sitting quite interesting. We are sitting okay. Like, we're doing, I'm not too worried. Like we've got no money in, and we're not got no exports coming out. We're balancing okay at the moment. This warehouse is filling up nicely with food, and we've got alcohol and clothes in it. We don't have to worry too much about here. I think once we turn this section on, we should be okay for a good while with what we have in here. So that should be good. Everything else is looking pretty nice. Like, we're doing all right over here. We're keeping fuel in here. As you can see, everybody's out getting the fuel ready. So this is getting close to being turned on. If we look at our population, we're growing nicely now. We're nice and stable. We're pushing up like 780 sort of working adults. I'm not going to move people over yet. I'm holding off as long as I can, because I don't want to affect the other area, but we do need to do some preparation over, because we're no longer able to pay for things to be constructed. We've got a distribution office here, which we'll have to construct. We've got another pump and some pipes that we'd like to construct as well. We're going to need over here. We're going to need a construction office, and if we place this down, we will build it ourselves. We're going to need to place a few of these down to get constructed, and I think we can just have this like sitting next to the distribution office. Fine, it's going to get power over. Get you in nice and tight now that they changed the model sizes. There we go. Cool. So we'll get you in there. So that's going to fit in nicely. It will be a while before we get this built, but if we have it placed down, then I do it in between those if we need to. It is quite a high priority for when we get this area up and got plenty of oil in there. So we will be exporting things eventually. We're getting close to turn this on. I think, like, my goal is when we start getting adults still living with parents in here, we will start using that. Now, we're way off that. We're aware. How many for unemployment? So we've got 57 unemployed, and that will change. So if we come over here while our ship is out at sea, we're kind of waiting for the ship to come in, because there's some things I want to do with the money. So I'll increase the speed up. Right. So if we come over here, we can look. Our buildings are doing pretty good. Like, nobody's able to visit the pub, but that's not causing us any issues, so I'm fine with that. The buildings are filling up quite nicely, as you can see there. So we've got a couple more to fill up, which is good. Also, I'm going to be working on getting like a tarmac roads around this area, which is quite good. We are lacking, for some reason though, I don't know why this is. We're not sending out this vehicle. I don't know if it's because we haven't got a flatbed in here. Maybe that's it. Do we have flatbeds in here? No. Oh. Right. Well, I just answered the question. That's what I think it might have been. So if we get this vehicle here. So you've delivered that. Let's not waste that steel. Oh, where are you? Oh, yeah, here. This gives me opportunity actually to sort of highlight the next area that we've got to. Over here, we're heavy in construction at the moment, which is excellent. I've postponed the prefabs panels because bricks is quite something. It's something that we need a lot of. So the bricks factory is top of the list, but we're going to run out of bricks very soon. While we're waiting for bricks to be delivered, we will start getting the wood cut and post, which doesn't require bricks. We've got all of this with us, so we can get that constructed and then get the sawmill done at the same time. And once the sawmill reaches its limit of bricks, we'll suspend that and then get the bricks factory done. So, like, I'll turn this chap on now. Actually, we can get you going. It's not going to cause us too much issues. So there we go. So this chap's just dropped his resources. So what I think we're going to need you into this construction office here. And what that should enable us to do is to get this paver and the roller out. For some reason, these are just sitting here. They're not doing anything. I'm not sure why. So I don't know how we resolve that. I don't know if there's an issue here or something. I'm not sure. But we managed to move them over here. Maybe there's something wrong with these. I don't know. I'll keep looking at it. If there is, I will have to come up with a solution on that. So that should be fine. But the brick factory's doing fine. Yeah. So we're not loading them. That is. Well, nonetheless, so the reason I want the cash coming in is we need to buy a vehicle for this once it's constructed. Now, if I remember rightly, it's just going to need like a logger for it, and then that will go out in the woods, and it will drive off, and we'll start like chopping down these trees here. So that should be good. once we get workers in it, I'm hoping. And then we've got the board factory here. So we're getting close being able to produce some of our own resources. Excellent. So I think like also like quite a lot of progress that's gone on in between because we have gone on quite a long time. So this road here is coming along quite nicely, which is going to be excellent. We're nowhere near this area. But I was looking at this and I was thinking, right, okay, so we can utilize this for our almost our like our main road here or the country road, and we should get into it. We're planning like think ahead is what we kind of need to be doing all the time here, so that we can just get things constructed and off we go. What we haven't got in here is power, but that is absolutely fine because what we can do, like here, is we can put this little chap in. There is what I'm thinking. Could even put it on the side of the road here. That might be better actually. If we do it here, yep, maybe a bit further here. No, we'll do it over here because then we can fit other things right there. And what we'll do is we'll just connect this up when we have a chance. We still need power at the other side, so because we can't auto build, there's going to be a period where they don't have power, which we'll have to ride out. I guess we could prioritize this when we get to it, but this will be like it's going to be quite important for us initially to get this done, and then we want to have like electricity in it, and we want to be able to get everybody with the one go, which is going to be you there, which is perfect. Nice. We'll put our electricity in here, and then we'll just run. So we're going to need a decent wattage over here. We run this power cable around on you. There we go. Good. Right. Cool. That's going to power the area. Now in here, I think it's also going to be wise for us to have the ability to. We're going to need to service the roads and things as well. So if we have like a technical building in here, we'll be able to deal with this road a lot quicker, which will help. Which is going to help. Because I'm imagining for the short term, this highway is going to be quite busy. This will help us keep the flow of traffic along. Let's get technical up into here. I can find it. I'm sure you used to live in here. Yeah. Now, we can get you. Yeah, so it's perfect. So we will get you thinking like maybe down here. That's fine. You get electricity. Let's actually pull you a little bit back from the road. See, like here. Now, my reason for that is here, or do we want one down there? I'm trying to think the best spot for this. If we have one here, we will get this whole area, which is going to be quite important. We want the two. Okay, so I want a decent size one over here. So I'm going to pull you back a little bit. I want to make sure you get power, and I'm going to sit you around about here. The reason being is in the future, we may want to turn this into a dual carriageway. So let's have the option for that. I'm just going to use a dirt road for this chap because of that. These are buildings, these two buildings, I mean, are going to be reasonably high on the list. You're not massively high. This one is ridiculously high. So as soon as we get this built, we will then hopefully get some cash in and cut power. That is the plan. So with that technical building there, we're also going to need a construction office in this area. I'm thinking will be good. And the construction office, this is going to act. I don't want it on that road. I'm hoping. Cannot. We can get you on this side. This will be mainly used for road construction. And it is hopefully like they're pretty cheap to build, so we can not get power though. I'll put you in. Fine. Down here. Is that a problem? Not necessarily. Okay. Just notice that these roads aren't connected here. So let's get roads get there. Get you nicely. Do that a little bit later. We might be able to squeeze the construction office. So yeah, go into that. Never get them quite as tight as what will you road on there. Restart. Can we get you from here? What we wanted, right? So let's get the construction office in if we can. Like here's going to be a good little spot because it will be able to send it out, be able to do all the road construction around here. I do want it. I will try and prioritize it further along here. Cables, fine. Yeah, we'll get you in here, and this will literally be for road short term. Should be fine. But we will make sure this gets done reasonably quickly. The rest of this isn't like isn't massively important. I'm now thinking in my head, should we have another one over here? We could possibly get another. We're definitely going to want to have sort of technical buildings in this area. We're just like, again, looking to the future, trying to get things ready to go. So, yeah, so you've got everything but bricks. Excellent. Hopefully. Oh, is that all the cash we got left? Okay. Well, that wasn't as good as I thought it was going to be. That's probably all gone onto the loan. So what I'm hoping we can buy is this might not be the best thing. So we need vehicle mechanism. What I want is we want felled tree 5,000. Okay. Don't fell trees. They will hold wood. But anything else? So they have just flat beds. We may have one already with us. You won't hold wood. Won't hold wood. Do you have anything? We already have been, as we missed the boat on that because we were talking. You will hold wood. Okay, we do. So we're going to have to use a couple of these chaps to, or one of these. We will have to get a distribution office to. So yeah, we not going to be efficient, but what can we do about that? There's not a lot that we can do about it. We're just going to have to kind of keep that hoping on. Right now, I've lost my train of thought. Oh yeah, we were starting to the technical offices, the areas. Okay, right. What I want to continue doing is we want to continue upgrading these roads, and I think I can safely. Okay, we may not produce well for a little while as a result of that, but that's fine. Let's take the hit on that. I think get these set up, and because we can definitely get the gravel in here. We don't need to come this way now. There we go. So that should be good. As long as that doesn't set on fire, we should be fine. This road here, we can do the same. Yep, we'll get you there. Right, good. Okay, so we've still got access to all of that. That'll be fine. We've got, like, one thing we are doing really good on is gravel. Now, we could have, hindsight, we could have bought a ship to export the gravel. But we don't have a harbour. We could look to set that up. That could be like reasonably high on the list. How much would a gravel ship be to export? Like, this is gonna, yeah, we're gonna need like 300,000. Definitely gonna. So yeah, that is not really on the agenda for us in the short to long term. A hopper ship is a lot of cash. Once we get our population up, which it is right, it's good, it's increasing steadily now, so that's good. We can then move people over there and start selling oil. So maybe it will be a bit more of a viable option than we realise. But at least we've got plenty of gravel. That's going to come in handy there. So what I'm thinking now is going to be a good idea is just plan a few more of the roads. Now this area is rural, so we'll probably go gravel with it, I think. Yep. Okay, good. So let's not do that because oh no, they can get around that. Okay, that's good. We're just trying to optimize speed on everything now. Got another building there, that's fine. So we'll bring you to here. Good, yeah, and we'll put gravel down to there. We'll do this little area first. The access to you here, so that shouldn't interfere with anything there. Shouldn't be in the keyword. We can't block off this area yet. So they should still be able to pass through here. We'll see this in a second. And we are like queuing up quite a lot of work from. You can't get to somewhere. Where are you trying to go to? You're trying to go to road 256. Okay, there. Let's back that off. Keep you free. Sometimes it doesn't quite sort that out on itself. On its own, it doesn't like replan the routes. That's just because we've built roads after it. But it will figure out in the long term. So this is all ready to go, which is good. Yeah? Yeah, I'm happy with that. Right. Some other areas that I want to get working on. Oh, these roads are actually... Ah! It's gone out. Nice. There we go. We are using the paper. Perfect. So that would just uses less manpower, which is... Ambulance is out, rocking around. We are getting loads of people waiting around. So food... What do we do for food? Food, we're quite low on here, but I think we're shipping that off to other... Yeah, we've got plenty coming through. Better amount of workers on there. 80 tons of crops. We're doing for meat. This has probably all been shipped over to the other side, but I'm not too concerned about that. Livestock we're a bit low on, but that's grain. Okay. That is suggesting to me we need to kind of pump... We're probably going to need some more fields in this area. Are we able to put any down? So we could set some fields up on this side. I think that would be a good idea. We're definitely going to need to get some more farming vehicles in. So we will need to get in a... Not farming, is it? You're farming. We're definitely going to need to get bigger... We need more farming vehicles is what I'm trying to say. But you, like... Yep. Then we could put you closer, but I kind of want it to sit off the road. Let's just get you sitting nice and tight next to you. So we should put the two large fields in. This is probably going to be too much. Sticking on this bit of the map. I think that's it. That fine. So we'll just put the 2 in, and we'll see if we're able to farm these as well. We're only going to go dirt roads and future plan little bits there. Can we do? Ah, wait, okay. This. Hoping we can connect this. Good. Right. So we've got a couple of extra fields now. These aren't going to be used. Wires, workers, field mechanism. Have you picked them up? You have. Oh, they are going to be used. So it's going to look at these both. Okay. So we may be able to utilize this year, but nonetheless, that's going to give us a little bit more of grain to come through. We still have 61 tons here. We are producing food. We just need to be overproducing because it would be good to try and sell some if we can. But that's the idea of this area here, to really up the ante when we be able to get grain in there at some stage. I did talk about having a station here. Could we? If we went in, no, we're never going to have a station. Okay. Do need to think about a rail network, but we are a way off from having the rail network. That is something for sure. We'll see how that goes, though. Okay, right. So how is our ship back? So let's see here. Following the road. So you're not back yet. How much oil have we got? Okay. We are pumping a reasonable amount of oil into here. We could just have it running backwards and forwards, but I don't think that's going to be fruitious enough. We're going to have to definitely save up a bit there, unless we can get our population higher. I'm hoping we can. No, I don't think it's going to take a little while for that. Vehicle there. No fires, which is strange. I was expecting there to be more fires. We will definitely, we do need to keep that in mind. This area, look at that, straight into it, so that's good. So we should, if they start plowing these, then the game knows that it can harvest them. So that's definitely going to increase our input. We've got more vehicles clogging up our system here. So 50, nope. 49, nope. So they'll go up and do some other things. And it shouldn't. I'm like, I think we'll probably throw these roads in pretty quickly now. We're doing really good with that. How are you doing there? This is coming along nicely. So have you got resources yet? No, because you're blocked. Oh, you've got gravel though. Okay, so you just need asphalt. We're looking pretty good, which we've kind of suspended for a little while. It does have the resources in it. Fine, maybe. We'll see how this goes. Just a matter of time. Right, let's go back to the city. I was thinking about planning here. So what we're going to do, are we? Yeah, good idea. Is we'll put this bypass in, which some vehicles are using. But maybe they're going to the control. So, what I want to do then is, best thing to do will be what? Well, I think that we should start to get some more roads planned in the city here. We're still infrastructure setting up. That's fine. So we put this little road in here, and then people will come down there. Now we could use lights, but we don't have the resources. Looking at this area here, wondering if we should. I don't want to interfere with this section because we don't have a way through here yet. It's not needed. Okay. Now this road here though, definitely. They cross that? Will they cross through here? No. We may cancel that. Oh, they can still get in. Is this like one thing I don't want to do is severely like affect the amount of workers that get in here. That's our power. And I think we may have just done that. Oh no, it's fine, I think. Okay, cool. So we can't block this path off. We'll just leave this as is. That's fine. Well, if that's the case, then what we can also do is, because we know these are like not able to be used at the moment, let's get some gravel in here. We know in the future we will be able to use you as well. We'll probably get some trees in here in the future too. Do that now. I don't see trees won't be too bad, I don't think. Let's get some trees in here. Trees are good. I was thinking, like, oh, we get little bushes. Yeah, bushes will fit in here. Okay, good. I do want to try and make this be nice. These bushes do grow pretty big, don't they? We get a couple of bushes. There we go. We may end up like knocking all these down. So take it as it is. Once we get the bitumen roads through here, we can then put bushes there. What trees are they? You, my friends, are beech tree. Okay, that's fine. So we get some beech trees around here too. We've got a bit of life around there, so we'll do that. Go. Yeah, lovely. Okay, let's see how that comes. Let's not get too carried away with that, but keep the greens in there. The pipe work quite nicely in here. Playground is doing good. So, like, people's needs, I'm not too worried about. Like, I'm seeing the population. Yeah, we definitely. Also, research. Are we doing any research? We are not. But I'm trying to keep the research going. So, advanced engineering will allow it to make us components, semiconductors, and electrical components. I'm going for the mechanical first, so we'll get those done. We unlocked them all. We go into our engineering industry. Should be able to make. That's not engineering. Vehicle production, dry dock, airplane. There's no one. We can already make our mechanical good, and we can make plastics. We do also need to think about clothing at some point, but we need to make chemicals. Chemicals made before we can do that, and I think we're in a factory. We're not able to make chemicals. I thought it was in here. It's not. In the engineering industry, possibly. No, we looked in there. What about in a fruit-related? Can't make chemicals. What would research chemicals? Have a look. Right, that's university there. We've got another one over here. Maybe it's locked off in the other one. We haven't researched chemicals. It should be on our list to do, because we're gonna need to get clothes made at some stage. Is it because you're researching? You're not. It must be over here then. Used vehicles again. It's one thing I think that would be really good for us to resolve. This. Once we've gone through this, though, you can already see they've built some of them. But, like, we will throw this road. Yeah, so that is nice. We are definitely, yeah, this road is coming down quite quickly. Good. So it's not going to hold us back too much, and it will just, although it's only a small area, it just makes a bit of difference being able to up. Right. But then in that case, we probably don't want you to research that. Semiconductors, okay. Not sure what we want then. Allowed to produce our own electrical component. This one. Constructing vehicles. I don't want to push. Okay, we will do that. I was hoping. Chemical factory then. I don't know where the chemical factory is. I love a search option in this menu sometimes. Residential buildings, construction industry, silo, warehouse. Okay. It needs to be in here. Various industry. Plastics, mechanicals, assembly halls, clothing, fabrics. Okay. Oil makes sense. Nuclear. I feel like it should be like, yeah, because look, plastics. There, it's chemical plant. Okay, that is pure oil and crops. That's something we need to bear in mind. But we do need to start thinking about producing clothes. Okay, we've still got a little bit, so we're not completely desperate yet. You've got clothes in you, that's fine. We're not flying through the. How much clothes I use here? Is it not? What resources? There's a way. See, consumption of resources. There's vehicles. Clothes. So we only used 6.5 tons last. 4 tons last year. Okay, so we've got enough. Probably enough for just about 12 months. That is okay. We don't have to. That is good. Do need though. Yeah, I've oil pump a bit more. You're coming over here to refuel. Yeah, because you're empty, so this is kind of like how I'm reducing the fuel cost on it. Is I bring it over here, filling it up, then sending it over there, and sending it off to next year. That is good. We need in this area then. Thinking it'll be nice to have. We do need some sort of technical building in this area. So let's look at our mods and kind of see what we're going to get in here. Now, it doesn't need to be massive, like something like this. Yeah. Okay, we'll put you in there. Now, admittedly, we can't fill these areas up yet. we're going to need to wait some time until we get that done. But nonetheless, once we can get start like occupying these areas with vehicles, they're going to make reasonable difference. To say, not committing, and we've got like I don't. Yeah, actually, you're not being. I want this area built first. This is what we're focusing on at the moment. Is once we can start making these resources, we'll be able to sell them as well. Be another form of income, which is going to be perfect. We'll have one vehicle, just importing things. Which is, do we have prefabs? Prefabs? You're blocked off. Prefabs on you. That is fine. What we'll have to do is we need to get some. So like our gridlock here is going to be brick. We really need to get bricks in. The other vehicle is gone out already. So you're here. So you haven't got anything on you because you're unable to purchase it. Some little bug that we had earlier. No, it's doing it again. So they're bringing too much fuel to this place and then getting locked off and coming here. So I keep having to clear the cargo so that I can get them back into the business. Really, really strange. It's only this one that they're doing it on. Nonetheless, whatever. Right, so we've got a technical office in here, which will keep this area sorted. This is all ready to be turned into what we want it to be turned into. That's good as well. So I think we're getting pretty good. We're just gonna have to monitor these areas, see how they go. We are in June. We should be able to bring in now a larger amount of crops. That's pretty good. So we need to get some work done, I think, at the moment. We're just kind of waiting for areas to be set up and ready. So I'm going to have to... Yeah, we need to sell more oil, which is going to be a massive challenge. You're holding a reasonable amount now. Pumping faster as well. Oh, and we're also... I've got some of our vehicles shunting oil between these two. So this hopefully is going to help this just fill up a little bit quicker. I really would like this to be... Think about this. If we can get this set up pretty quickly, that'd be awesome. Don't run a road and... Can we? Yeah, we can. Yeah, right. So I'll put in, like, we love a temporary road. This is going to be something we're going to have to do a lot of. Then if we do this... You there. Yeah. You're at the edge. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, nice. And that will just speed up that process. And be able to really empty this chap in here. Got 800 tons of oil in there. So what I'm trying to do is just fill this chap up and get the vehicle out, or the oil tanker out. Good. If we hopefully that will keep these vehicles going. However, they will run off and get fuel for this fuel station. So every now and then we're going to do that. We've probably got one doing that now. Makes sense. Oil, your fuel. Yeah. Okay. So that's good. So it split them up quite nicely. So that's working how I wanted it to, which is keeping everything going here. So like I said, we've got a few things to do. We need to get this construction office built. This is like my goals, I think, from between the videos is I'm not worried about the oil over there yet. If we start getting parents living with adults, we will send us. I'll populate that area. We can see how that goes. We need to monitor the fuel, the grain, and I need to get the brick factory built. That's one of our top goals at the moment. And we can start exporting. Admittedly, exporting them isn't going to be giving us a shed load of cash. Well, the same as oil, so that's fine. If we can pump it, that'd be brilliant, and then we can just with bricks, prefabs. They go okay, so it'll be cash at the start, which is definitely something we want. Prefab bricks. About boards are nothing, but we will sell them. We might as well sell them if we've got them. Cash coming in at somewhere, and just to start paying our loans back, because we still owe loans. We've got 2 loans back, so we've halfway paid through the first one, and we can't take another loan till we've paid off these 2 loans. So this is like our bottleneck at the moment. However, we are exporting, so that's kind of like the challenge here at the moment, is to get those set up, and then we can start exporting things. What I am going to tell this guy not to do anymore is I don't want you to buy those, and we'll get him out there because we need steel. So I know we've got no cash, but I'm gonna this chap as well has got fuel. Why have we got no fuel? We should fuel in here. Oh, you're filling up now. Okay, I see. You are coming with fuel, yeah. Well, you're not offloading. Why not? This is weird. Why are you not filling this chap up? Should do. Should do indeed. Bizarre. Just double check that's right. So, what are you called? You are the Harbour. Where are you? Should be filling that up. Can you pump it load? Yeah, there's the issue. No, I want you unloading. Now we should be able to get the ship filled up with fuel. Okay, awesome. That is excellent. Okay, well, panic over. We can get the ship running, hopefully. And on that note, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, as always, hit that thumbs up button, comment below, and maybe consider subscribing to the channel. Next time, hopefully we're a bit more stable. We've got some more roads. All right, guys, take care. Yeah.